Yeah, baby. Come on now. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Dancing time in the city. Yes, motherfuckers. Yes. I have been predicting, like, inaccurately for 2 weeks that maybe Raw would get a 2.1, get exactly what they deserve for delivering a mediocre show full of indie morons and just well, like I said, I don't like to insult the talent. It's the writers, but they are made to look like that. We've gotten the show that is complete fucking hogwash bullshit up the fucking ass. And what did they get for their troubles? A 2.03. Is this TNA? I mean, people are going to use the excuse, well, the NBA playoffs game was on, but you know what's funny? By making fun of the sneakers and everything, they were promoting the playoffs. So everybody who was already turned off by the first segment probably fucking switched over to the goddamn game. And I'm just left sitting here like, are we going to really use the NBA playoffs as an excuse? Back in the day, it didn't even matter. People would still flip between the show and the NBA because WWE was so good. Now, this episode of Raw was actually deserving of an even lower rating. But now we went from, like, within a year, a 3.0 all the way down to a 2.03, losing almost 1 million viewers in overall on the show. How the fuck did they manage to do that? How the fuck did they get that fucking low? And as I said, it's like a fucking goddamn game of limbo. It's almost become a fucking parody, a fucking joke of how low can they go. Because the ratings keep getting lower. But, you would think that the product would start to get better because they might start making improvements. No! They fucking announced that they're going to have a draft. And guess what? They don't even have anything laid out for the draft. They don't know who's running it. They don't know how they're going to handle it, what's going to be new, what are they doing with NXT, what are they going to be doing with Raw, is it going back to 2 hours? They don't even fucking know. They don't even have a fucking game plan. They're something? You got through the whole entire episode of Raw without one mention of the fucking draft of the brand extension, and if it did, it wasn't noticeable enough. It wasn't notable enough that I actually noticed it, and I should. It should be all over the fucking show. They should be talking about it, to the point where they're fucking blue in the face. But the thing is that going to save them? We know that it's not. We're pretending on the internet. Oh, brand extension! The fuck, you idiots! You've been saying 5 years ago that you couldn't wait for it to end. Now it's back and you're excited again. Well, that's okay, because once it gets started and you see how fucking shitty it is, then you're going to be begging to go back to the old way. And are they really going to split up this show? Like, it's bad enough that they don't have any star power. They have zero fucking star power. Besides Cena, and, well, they could have did a little bit more with AJ if he actually won some fucking matches. They have no star power. How are they going to split up a show? As I said, it was a lot different in 2002 when you had Stone Cold, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, all these fucking people. Jericho, you still got Jericho, but he's not going to be there much longer probably. Rob Van Dam, all these guys are going to be involved. Back then, it was a lot more star power. You don't have any of those guys now. There's no fucking Stone Cold. Triple H is not there, and quite frankly, I don't want him there. Navi's going off. Even Navi's fucking notifying me that this shit's gonna fucking suck for God fucking sakes. I mean, it's like, this is ridiculous. They're down to a fucking 2.03 and they're not doing anything about it. I've never seen this before. The ratings are so fucking low now. We've got to a low point where it looks like we're in TNA territory. They made it. They used to say how TNA, even when they were at these numbers, they weren't even going to be any viable competition for them. Now they're at where their supposed non-competition was at one point. And this is the lowest Raw of the year, which by fact makes it the worst Raw of the year. That makes it the worst Raw of the year, and it's a fact because the ratings back that up. And, people will make excuses for it. They will say it's the NBA playoffs. That's why they got this low. And guys, watch the rating go down to a 1.9 because it's probably going to happen. I had been predicting like a solid 2.1. I was talking like about a 2.10. I didn't even think it'd go down to a 0.03. But now I'm going to say it's just going to keep on decreasing. Not even the hardcore fans that stuck with them for years are going to be able to take this shit. The show is so fucking stupid. As I said, like, they actually laid out the two people in the fucking match. The champion and the challenger. And you have a guy who's not even in the match standing tall at the end of it. How is anybody going to take that show seriously? You have champions losing all over the show. You have an opening segment where right off the bat they're talking about fucking sneakers. It's not even fucking funny. And you're supposed to stay tuned for the rest of the 3 hours when you've already seen how shitty it is. We're already talking about making up with fucking trombones or whatever the fuck that thing is. Making out with Francesca. I mean, Enzo and Cass are making us laugh. They're entertaining us. And then they give us some fucking bullshit promo about making out with a fucking musical instrument. Yeah, guys. A fucking 2.03. It doesn't get any fucking sadder than that.